Welcome to our channel, where we bring you heartfelt and emotional stories from the world of WWE. In today's video, we'll talk about the untimely S of wrestling legends who left us too soon. We'll uncover the reasons behind their tragic passings, from unexpected health issues to other shocking causes, and how their loss shook the WWE universe. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Roman Reigns. Stay with us till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Edward Wiskowski, January 10, 1945, January 23, 2025, was an American professional wrestler best remembered for his role as Colonel De Beers in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, during the 1980s. Before creating the infamous Colonel De Beers character, Wiskowski wrestled under various ring names such as the Polish Prince and Easy Ed Wiskowski. Wiskowski began his wrestling career in 1972 after training under wrestling legends Harley Race and Lord Littlebrook. He first made a name for himself in the Pacific Northwest Wrestling Territory, where he formed a successful tag team with Playboy Buddy Rose. Together they captured multiple tag team championships, showcasing Wiskowski's skill and charisma in the ring. In 1975, he won the Central States Heavyweight Championship, further establishing himself as a prominent competitor. Wiskowski also wrestled internationally, competing in Germany and Austria during the late 1970s and early 1980s. His most notable and controversial period came in the mid-1980s when he adopted the character of Colonel De Beers in the AWA. This persona was a pro-apartheid South African military officer, characterized by overtly racist and provocative storylines. One of the most memorable angles involved a feud with Superfly Jimmy Snuka, where De Beers refused to wrestle Snuka due to his ethnicity. This storyline sparked significant attention and heated reactions, making De Beers one of the most divisive characters in professional wrestling history. After retiring from active wrestling, Wiskowski, along with Buddy Rose, ran a wrestling school in Portland, Oregon from 2001 to 2006, passing on their knowledge to a new generation. Edward Wiskowski. His legacy remains complex, reflecting wrestling's engagement with challenging social and political issues through character-driven storytelling. Paul Bunyan is a legendary figure in American folklore, known as a giant lumberjack with incredible strength and a booming personality. Born in the vast forests of the American North, Paul became a symbol of the early settlers' pioneering spirit and rugged determination. Alongside his massive blue ox, Babe, he is credited with shaping the American landscape and helping to clear the way for new settlements. Stories tell of Bunyan's extraordinary feats, such as clearing enormous stretches of forest with his mighty axe and creating famous natural landmarks like the Great Lakes. These tales highlight his unmatched skills in logging and represent the hard work and innovation that characterized America's expansion. But beneath the larger-than-life legend lies a more somber truth. The relentless demands of his work took a heavy toll on Paul's health. Years of intense physical labor strained his body, ultimately leading to heart disease. His was a poignant reminder of the sacrifices and risks faced by those who labored tirelessly to build the nation. Paul Bunyan's passing deeply affected his community and sparked reflection on the human cost of such grueling work. Though he was mourned, his story didn't end with his. Instead, his legacy lives on through books, statues, and festivals that celebrate his strength, determination, and adventurous spirit. Today, Paul Bunyan remains an enduring cultural icon. His legend embodies the qualities of perseverance and courage that helped shape America. While his life reminds us of the physical price of hard work, it also inspires generations to embrace challenge and progress with boldness and grit. Frank Goodish, better known as Bruiser Brody, was an iconic American professional wrestler born on June 18, 1946. Standing an imposing 6 feet 8 inches, Brody became famous for his fierce, unrestrained brawling style that left a permanent mark on wrestling during the 1970s and 1980s. His wild persona and intense chaotic matches set him apart, making him a larger-than-life figure beloved by fans who craved raw, unpredictable action in the ring. Brody primarily worked as a heel, or villain, and was known for pushing the boundaries of traditional wrestling. Unlike many of his contemporaries who followed scripted storylines closely, Brody's matches often felt brutal and spontaneous, capturing the essence of hardcore wrestling before the term was even popularized. His in-ring style combined savage brawling with psychological intensity, creating unforgettable moments that thrilled audiences worldwide. His wrestling career took him across the globe, with notable stints in the United States, Japan, and Puerto Rico. Brody's work in Japan, especially with New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling, elevated his reputation to legendary status. There he earned the nickname King Kong Brody for his overwhelming physical presence and aggressive style. Japanese fans admired his fierce competitiveness and unyielding spirit, further cementing his legacy as one of wrestling's greats. Brody's career wasn't without controversy. He was known for clashing with promoters and refusing to conform to wrestling's scripted nature, which only added to his wild man mystique. Tragically, his life was cut short at just 42 years old after a backstage altercation in Puerto Rico in 1988. A shocking and tragic event that sent ripples through the wrestling world. Despite his untimely, Bruiser Brody remains a pioneering figure in hardcore wrestling. His fearless style and raw intensity continue to inspire generations of wrestlers, securing his place in wrestling history as a true legend. Emile Dupre, born on October 20th, 1936, in Shediac, New Brunswick, was a celebrated Canadian professional wrestler and promoter whose influence helped shape wrestling in Canada and beyond. Growing up in a family with one brother and three sisters, Dupre's passion for wrestling was sparked in 1955 when Maritime legends Vic Butler and Reggie Richard recognized his potential and trained him in the craft. This early mentorship set the stage for a career that would span decades and cross continents. Dupre began his wrestling journey in Boston, Massachusetts, quickly making a name for himself with his skill and charisma. His career saw him travel extensively throughout North America, as well as internationally, with tours in Australia and New Zealand. Throughout his career, Dupre wrestled for several well-known promotions, including the iconic Stampede Wrestling. There, he competed against some of wrestling's biggest names, such as Killer Kowalski, Dusty Rhodes, and the famed maritime wrestler known as the Cuban Assassin. His in-ring ability and toughness earned him respect from peers and fans alike. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Emile Dupre played a vital role as a promoter, helping to cultivate and grow the wrestling scene in Canada. His work behind the scenes was instrumental in providing opportunities for aspiring wrestlers and expanding the reach of the sport in his home country. Dupre's wrestling legacy also lives on through his son, Rene Dupre, who carried the family name into the WWE spotlight, continuing the tradition of wrestling excellence. Though sometimes spelled Dupre, Emile's name remains synonymous with dedication and passion for professional wrestling. Emile Dupre, leaving behind a lasting legacy marked by his contributions as both a wrestler and promoter. His impact on Canadian wrestling and the generations that followed ensures he will be remembered as a true pioneer in the sport. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945, in Austin, Texas, was one of professional wrestling's most iconic and beloved figures. Known as the American Dream, Dusty became a symbol of the everyday man with his blue-collar persona, relatable character, and powerful promos that connected deeply with fans. Rising to fame during the 1970s and 1980s, he helped shape the wrestling world with his charisma and larger-than-life personality. Over a career spanning more than 30 years, Dusty Rhodes captured numerous titles, including the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. His legendary battles with opponents like Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard became defining moments of wrestling history. His intense feud with Flair, in particular, was a highlight of both the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW eras. Dusty's unique style and charm also made him a standout in the WWF, now WWE, where he left a lasting impression. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Rhodes was a respected trainer and mentor. He helped shape the careers of many future stars, including his son Goldust and countless others in WWE's developmental system. Despite his success, Dusty faced personal challenges, especially struggles with his weight and the physical toll wrestling took on his body. Dusty Rhodes from kidney failure. His was a profound loss to the wrestling community, where he had remained an active and influential figure, especially as a coach at the WWE Performance Center. His legacy lives on through his family, including his son Cody Rhodes, and through the countless fans and wrestlers he inspired. Dusty Rhodes remains a timeless legend, celebrated for his passion, heart, and ability to connect with fans everywhere. Elio Carlo Colosetti Drazic, better known by his ring name Coloso Colosetti, was born on May 19, 1948, in Argentina. He became a highly respected professional wrestler, celebrated for his charisma and technical prowess. Over a career that spanned several decades, Colosetti made a lasting impact in wrestling territories across Mexico, Southern California, and beyond. Colosetti's wrestling journey began in his native Argentina, where he competed locally before expanding his reach across South and Central America. His skill and presence soon led him to Mexico, the heartland of lucha libre. There, under the name Coloso Colosetti, meaning Colossal Colosetti, he became a prominent figure in Empresa Mexicana de Lucha Libre, EMLL, Mexico's top wrestling promotion. A career highlight came on December 19, 1968, when Colosetti defeated legendary wrestler Rey Mendoza to capture the prestigious NWA World Light Heavyweight Championship. This title was considered the pinnacle of singles competition in Mexico at the time. He held the championship for over a year, defending it with distinction before Mendoza reclaimed it on March 20, 1970. In the late 1970s, Colosetti expanded his influence to the United States, particularly Southern California's NWA Hollywood territory. Teaming with Jonathan Boyd, he briefly held the NWA America's Tag Team Championship after defeating Hector Guerrero and Barry Orton on May 18, 1979. Their reign lasted just one day before the titles changed hands. A traditionalist at heart, Colosetti participated in the iconic Lucha de Apuesta bet match tradition. On June 26, 1991, he faced Perro Aguayo in a high-stakes match, where he lost and honored the stipulation by having his head shaved, one of his final major appearances before retiring in the late 1990s. Coloso Colosetti remembered for bridging wrestling cultures and leaving a significant mark on the international wrestling landscape. Don Bass, born on March 14, 1946, was a prominent American professional wrestler whose impact was felt strongly throughout the 1970s and 1980s wrestling scene. Standing tall at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing about 270 pounds, Bass was a physically imposing competitor known for blending raw power with technical skill inside the ring. His athleticism and strength made him a formidable opponent and a memorable presence in the squared circle. Bass began his wrestling journey in the mid-1960s, quickly making a name for himself with his impressive physique and wrestling abilities. Over the years, he competed in several major wrestling promotions, most notably the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, which later became WWE. Within these organizations, Bass built a solid reputation by taking on some of the top wrestlers of his time and engaging in exciting matches that showcased his aggressive yet methodical style. Throughout his career, Don Bass captured multiple regional championships, cementing his status as a reliable and skilled performer. Beyond individual competition, he was also involved in memorable tag team partnerships and heated rivalries, which helped deepen his connection with fans and elevate his profile in the wrestling world. Bass's charisma, combined with his wrestling talent, earned him a dedicated fan base that admired both his toughness and his ability to entertain. Despite the physical demands and challenges that come with a wrestling career, Bass remained active in the sport until the early 1990s. Sadly, but his contributions during a pivotal era of professional wrestling continue to be celebrated. Don Bass's legacy lives on as a respected figure who helped shape the sport during its formative years and left a lasting impression on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Leotti Joseph Joe Anoa'i, better known to millions worldwide as Roman Reigns, stands as one of the most compelling and dominant figures in the modern era of professional wrestling. His journey is not only defined by championship victories and unforgettable performances, but also by an inspiring personal battle with leukemia. A battle fought far away from the bright lights and roaring crowds of WWE arenas. Roman Reigns' story embodies resilience, strength, and unwavering determination, proving that even the mightiest warriors face vulnerable moments, and overcoming them elevates a legacy beyond the squared circle. Early life and wrestling roots. Born on May 25, 1985, in Pensacola, Florida, Roman Reigns was destined for greatness from the start. He is a proud member of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family, whose lineage reads like a who's who of professional wrestling royalty. His relatives include stars such as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Rikishi, Yokozuna, and the tag team sensation, the Usos. This wrestling heritage provided Roman with both inspiration and a formidable legacy to uphold. Yet Reigns' path to wrestling was not immediate. Instead, he first pursued a career in football, showcasing his impressive athleticism on the gridiron. He played college football at Georgia Tech, where his talents as a defensive tackle stood out. After college, Roman briefly tried his hand at professional football with stints in the NFL and CFL. Though his football career was short-lived, these experiences shaped his physical toughness and mental grit, qualities that would later define his wrestling persona. In 2010, Roman Reigns signed with WWE and was soon introduced as part of a groundbreaking faction called The Shield, alongside Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley in AEW. The Shield quickly became a fan favorite due to their tactical teamwork, high-energy style, and undeniable chemistry. From these early days, it was clear that Roman was a special talent, combining raw power, speed, and charisma in a way few wrestlers can. The meteoric rise to stardom. Roman Reigns' transition from faction member to singles superstar was swift and decisive. With WWE management and fans rallying behind his potential, Reigns went on to claim multiple WWE and Universal Championships, positioning himself as the face of the company. His persona evolved over time, from the clean-cut powerhouse to the complex, intense tribal chief, a leader of the Bloodline faction that would redefine his character and cement his place in wrestling history. The tribal chief persona draws heavily on his Samoan heritage, emphasizing family loyalty, respect, and dominance. This character work, combined with his in-ring excellence, has garnered critical acclaim and widespread fan engagement. Roman Reigns is not just a wrestler, he is a storyteller, a symbol of leadership, and an embodiment of cultural pride. The hidden battle, leukemia diagnosis. Despite the glitz and glamour of the wrestling world, Roman Reigns has faced one of life's harshest challenges far from the spotlight: a diagnosis with chronic myeloid leukemia, CML. In 2007, at just 22 years old, Reigns received the devastating news that he had a rare and serious form of blood cancer. Leukemia affects the bone marrow and the production of blood cells, and without prompt and effective treatment, it can be fatal. The diagnosis struck just as Reigns was preparing for his wrestling career, throwing his dreams and future into uncertainty. Battling cancer is an immense physical and emotional struggle. And for a young athlete with aspirations of becoming a WWE superstar, it was a heartbreaking setback. CML symptoms include fatigue, fever, night sweats, and a weakened immune system. Conditions that can make daily life, let alone a demanding wrestling career, incredibly difficult. Roman faced his diagnosis with courage and determination. Through early treatments, he achieved remission, allowing him to pursue his WWE career with renewed vigor. Yet the scars of this battle would remain an ever-present reminder of his vulnerability. The 2018 public revelation: a return of leukemia. For years, Roman Reigns kept his leukemia battle largely private, focusing on building his WWE legacy. But in October 2018, he made a shocking and heartfelt announcement on WWE's flagship show, Monday Night Raw. Reigns revealed that his leukemia had returned after more than a decade in remission. The news was met with an outpouring of support from fans, fellow wrestlers, and the entire wrestling community. In an emotional speech, Reigns relinquished the WWE Universal Championship to focus on his health, stepping away from the ring for treatment. The announcement was brave and transparent, highlighting the reality that even the strongest champions face daunting obstacles. Reigns' treatment involved oral chemotherapy, a regimen that is less invasive than traditional chemotherapy, but still carries significant side effects like fatigue, nausea, and a compromised immune system. The challenges of managing this disease while maintaining physical fitness and mental resilience were immense. Living with leukemia. The ongoing journey. Roman Reigns' battle with leukemia is ongoing. Though he achieved remission again, the nature of CML means he must manage his condition daily through medication and regular medical checkups. Oral chemotherapy remains a part of his routine, keeping the cancer at bay and allowing him to live an active life. This balancing act between health and professional demands is a testament to his strength. Fatigue and other side effects pose constant hurdles, yet Reigns has continued to perform at the highest levels of WWE competition, proving that his spirit is unbreakable. His openness about his condition has inspired countless fans who face their own battles with illness. Reigns often speaks about the importance of a strong support network. His wife Galina Becker, their children, and his close-knit family, which has played a crucial role in his recovery and perseverance. Dispelling rumors and misconceptions. With Roman Reigns' rising stardom and high-profile health disclosure, rumors inevitably emerged. Since his 2018 leukemia announcement, many speculated about his ability to continue wrestling and the possibility of an early retirement. Some rumors exaggerated the severity of his condition or suggested he was not capable of performing at his previous level. Others questioned the motives behind his reduced WWE schedule in recent years, attributing it solely to health problems. Roman Reigns has been forthright in addressing these rumors. He clarified that while leukemia is a lifelong condition, he remains in remission and is physically capable of competing at the highest level. His reduced schedule is also influenced by a desire to prioritize family time and other personal pursuits outside wrestling. His candidness has helped fans understand the complexities of living with a chronic illness and the realities of maintaining a demanding career amidst health challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic and precautionary hiatus. The COVID-19 pandemic placed added emphasis on Roman Reigns' health considerations. Due to his compromised immune system from leukemia treatment, Reigns made the difficult decision to step away from WWE programming in 2020 to protect himself and his family. During this hiatus, WWE events continued without live audiences, but the risks of travel and close contact made his absence necessary. Fans and colleagues respected his choice, recognizing the priority of health over entertainment. This break sparked further rumors about his future in wrestling, but Reigns returned later that year with a new and compelling Tribal Chief persona, demonstrating his resilience and readiness to dominate once again. The bloodline and legacy reinvented. Since his triumphant return, Roman Reigns has reached new heights as WWE's central figure. Leading the bloodline, a faction rooted deeply in family ties and cultural pride, Reigns' character work and in-ring performances have received universal praise. His portrayal of the Tribal Chief has added layers of complexity to his persona, highlighting themes of power, loyalty, and respect. The Bloodline storyline is one of WWE's most compelling narratives in recent memory, and Reigns' leadership anchors it with authenticity and gravitas. Despite the ongoing health considerations, Roman's physicality remains formidable. He consistently delivers high-quality matches, commanding attention as WWE's top star and solidifying his place among the all-time greats. Advocacy and raising awareness. Roman Reigns has leveraged his platform to raise awareness about leukemia and the importance of early diagnosis and treatment. His transparency has helped destigmatize cancer and inspired many facing similar health struggles. He has supported organizations such as the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and participated in campaigns to promote cancer research and patient care. By sharing his story publicly, Reigns highlights that vulnerability and strength can coexist, and seeking help is a sign of courage. Looking to the future, as Roman Reigns continues his reign atop WWE, questions about his long-term plans remain. While he is currently in excellent physical condition, his ongoing health management will likely influence future career decisions. Roman has hinted at a possible foray into acting and other ventures beyond wrestling, potentially following in the footsteps of his cousin Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. For now, his focus remains on his role as WWE's head of the table, a champion inside and outside the ring. His journey of overcoming adversity while achieving greatness serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration, showing that true champions are defined not only by their victories, but by their resilience in the face of hardship. Conclusion: Roman Reigns' story is one of extraordinary resilience. From his early days as a football player to his ascension as WWE's most dominant superstar, his battle with leukemia adds profound depth to his legacy. By confronting his illness openly and continuing to perform at an elite level, Roman embodies the spirit of a true champion. His journey inspires millions, reminding us that strength comes not from avoiding challenges, but from meeting them head-on. As he continues to captivate fans worldwide with his talent and leadership, Roman Reigns stands as a testament to courage, determination, and the enduring power of hope.